Hey guys, there is a new Magical Girl show coming out called Battle Girl High School. So let's talk about it. First of all, I started watching this show knowing basically nothing about it. A friend just told me like, oh, there's a new Magical Girl show and it's called Battle Girl High School. Go watch it. And I said, obviously, I'm obviously gonna watch it. So yes, I did. The first episode aired this week. So it's a very new show and I don't know really, I didn't know what to expect when I was watching it for the first time, and I still don't know what to expect, basically. The premise of the show is basically, the world is being attacked by aliens, and those girls are our saviors. They work as our protectors. They protect people and society in general against those aliens, and they also live their lives as normal teenagers. They just go to school, they practice sports, they go to shows. Some of them are even idols, and they also have this other personality as battlers. So when I saw this for the first time, I thought, I don't think this is a Magical Girl show. I was not really expecting it to have the Magical Girl twist, but it does. And they actually transform. But we have like so many characters, like 12 characters, 13 characters. I don't remember the name, the number exactly. I don't remember the names, obviously, as well. So we have lots of characters, but I think that in this episode we saw 3 of them transforming. So yes, the transformations are not that good. And this is the thing about the show as a whole. Technically it's very bad. And to me, it looks like those early animes from 2000s. It looks really, really outdated. And I don't like the style and the visuals of the characters. They're kind of plain and boring. And there is another thing that actually made my experience a little worse than I was expecting, was that the colors of this anime are really strange, because the anime is supposed to be very colorful. Each of the girls has her own theme color, the hairs are colorful, their weapons are colorful, they all have their own weapons, they're very different from each other, and the weapons have crazy designs. And I thought it was a nice thing because the colors are nice. It's not just red, black, blue, yellow, pink. No, we have so many different shades of colors that are not conventionally used in Magical Girls. And I really liked that. And in this first episode, we were introduced to all of the girls right at the start of the episode, and I was like, oh my god, there are so many. And this little short scene that we had of them fighting, we could see a little bit of their personalities. There are many girls, and it's kind of hard to know them all and remember them all, but some of them left an impression on me. So I remember some of them by the designs, by their personalities, and yes, that's an interesting thing. But I think that the colors are kind of dull. The colors are kind of boring, It looks like they're pastel, and I think that for a show like this, more vivid colors would work better. And yes, I guess that's it. I mean, I think that the story is kind of basic. It's very simple. There's nothing much elaborate going on with the story. It's just a bunch of girls working to protect Earth against an alien invasion. I don't even know if it's an alien. I don't know where the monsters come from. But yes, that's basically the premise of the show. So many characters. There are lots of characters, so they can work with lots of different things. And there is also something that this show it has a little bit of fan service, but not enough to bother me. I wasn't really bored by the amount of fan service. I think it wasn't. I've seen worse in some Magical Girl shows, and in this one it was kind of nice. Yeah, some designs are specifically thought, like boobs hanging a little bit, but in general, I think that it's not it's not a preeminent thing in the show. I actually, when I started watching it, I thought it was going to be worse, but it's not actually. It's not that bad, in this aspect. And I think that's it. There was a new character that was introduced later on that she's also going to be part of the Battle Girls. And she seems to have a little different plot than the other ones, and she seems to be a little darker and she might have something in her personality and her story, her backstory that made her this way. So it made me a little curious to see more of her. So yeah, I think my verdict is that this show is nothing special. It's nothing out of this world, but I'm still going to follow it. I think that apart from this, we also have Symphogear this season, but Symphogear is season 4, and I haven't watched season 3 yet. I have no idea why, because I loved seasons 1 and 2, especially season 1. Season 1 was the best in my opinion. So I still have to watch the third season before I start watching the fourth one. So I'm not gonna follow Symphogear right now. So I think Battle Girl High School is the one that I'm going to follow this season. Apart from other anime that I'm obviously gonna watch, but talking about magical girls, this one is going to be my thing, I think. I hope that it's an enjoyable experience. Please leave a comment with your opinions, your own experiences with Battle Girl High School. What did you think of this first episode? What were your views? What did you think about the girls and the colors and the crazy hairdos that they have? I loved that girl with 2 pigtails with purple hair, violet hair. And yes, she's one of my favorites. And I also liked that girl with pink hair. She's like one of the oldest girls. She's like the one that likes teasing the more serious one that has blue hair. I think they're obviously going to be like one of the ships of this show, apart from the idols that are obviously going to play like the Yuri part of Battle Girl High School. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.